here and make trash. So you actually made us laugh, bro. We had some comedians that was just like, we're just like, we'd have been stopped them like,
we'd have been called saying, man,
when I see
volunteer.
open mic, it's just like, all right, I have to go ahead and work some stuff out.
yeah.
Definitely. But I understand that it's a show, there's people there, so put on.
We had some, you know what I'm saying, crickets in Atlanta before. You actually made us laugh. There was more people, I'm sure they all been laughing.
Gotcha.
Keep it up.
Nah, y'all were good, thank you.
Yeah, keep it up. All right, so that was, your name was Gerard?
Yeah.
Gerard Fortune. So this G-Y?
J-A-R-R.
No, on Instagram.
Oh, E-Y
underscore
R-O-D.
R-O-D. Follow the man.
Thank you.
Alright. So next up, I'm saying, like, you in a rush too? You gotta go?
Nah, we good. You can do something.
I got time.
You got it. You know what I'm saying? You going back to the LI.
I got time, homie.
You going back to Yonkers. You going back to Yonkers.
I wish.
So let me perform one more time, and then I'll come back.
That would be a shorter track. What? Man, listen. It's like a half a mile from the train, bitch.
Ah, man. I wish I was as funny as that guy.
I'm sorry, but you just can't help. That's human nature. You definitely gonna think about it like, damn, you work. Yo, they done created an industry where you work more than definitely in life.
Sure.
They actually made the population put a price tag on life.
What?
Bless you.
Bless. Is that ginger beer?
Matter of fact, we're gonna keep it going. So next up to the mic, if you don't know, you're about to know right now. You're about to learn. I'm Quindell Evans, bluepoetry.com. Blue Poetry on the gram, follow me. Here we at Word Up Café Thursday, right, open mic. This is how we giving it up. You can't get out the door? What's wrong?
The cellar door's open.
Okay.
You can go out that one.
He's so funny, even the door acting funny on him. Alright, so next up we got Harvey Light. Let's go! You got the auxiliary?
Boy got the hood. The boy got the
I'm
hood.
gonna do acapella.
Acapulco, okay.
Acapella. So I do two, right? I got $1 million of them. All right.
You go live, right?
Yeah, we can go live. So this is what I think about life, huh? But I should do one probably acapella. Alright. I said I'm rolling through life. This shit is harder than anything I'd imagine. I was coming in threes and it seemed like it's wrapped in plastic from a different cloth, but you slow down.
Go ahead.
From a different cloth, but you can't seem to find a fabric. Every time I drop some shit, man, it's probably classic. Life is like a roller coaster ride without the seatbelt. A butter water with some wires hanging, oopsie feet wet. Now you got some hard ass choices, gotta pick your poison. And if you don't, then I don't know, cause I don't understand this shit. What's life like? For real. Cause I don't know. I said, really, what's life like? For real. Cause I don't know. I said, I'm rolling through life yet. Hold on, I might quit. And niggas coming for me, I ain't opened my eyes yet. And I really, what's life like? For real. Cause I don't know. Well, I guess life is like a big ass fucking box full of chocolates until you bite, then you find there's razor blades in it. But life is like the most beautiful garden ever seen, but as soon as you try to step, find 100 snakes in it. Life is like the most beautiful, the most humongous glass full of water, but as soon as you try drinking, there's 100 cracks in it. Life is like having an idea of what life is like. As soon as you get the life, you find it's not like you think. Shit, what's life like? For real. Cause I don't know. I said, really, what's life like? For real. Cause I don't know. I'm rolling through life yet. Hold on, I might quit. And niggas coming for me. I ain't opened my eyes yet. And I really, what's life like? That's interlude from my mixtape and shit. So now I got some. It's a little deeper. This is what it's called, Open House. I might put the beat on cause I could probably shit kill it. Yeah, bro, you think you could go to YouTube or something?
Not just what's the name for it?
Yeah, it's acapella. for this shit, it would be better for me to do acapella and shit, but I feel I look like my cup is full, but my stomach empty. I always thought I'd be breaking rules, but I never bent it. Although alright, this open house. Yeah, that's how I be like. I feel I look like my cup is full, but my stomach empty. I always thought about breaking rules, but I never bent it. Although the system was pushing me down, making sure I ain't able, I almost sold my soul and I ain't never meant to. The place is crazy, shit, I know the drip. They got the curtains open, still you don't know this shit. I see them find the most problems where the poorest eat. They say more money, more problems, that's a load of shit. That statement only true when dealing with the darkest skin. Ask for help, they fuck me up, I never ask again. They shoot us down and then they act like it's an accident. And when it's not recorded, then they act like it ain't happening. And when a nigga protests using his freedom of speech, he the son of a bitch who don't deserve a job. But when I'm right, billionaires grabbing women by the pussy get selected, and that's it, but it don't hurt at all. But yet you shoot me with my motherfucking hands up, and then you shoot me with my motherfucking hands down. You might shoot me if I'm trying to run away from you. You might shoot me if I'm cuffed and I'm unharmed. Shot me with my motherfucking hands up, and you shot me with my motherfucking hands down. Shit, you shot me, I was trying to run away from you. Shit, you shot me, I was cuffed, I was hard to believe it, but it happened more than usual. I surely hope I'm never in such a predicament, but it's just hard when you're minding your own business and then Betty call the cops when you like you fucking did some shit. You see one die, then you see another die, then you see another, so you starting to get scared of it. You say Black Lives Matter, they say all lives matter like you didn't know, and shit, you a terrorist. I feel I let like my cup is full, but it's empty. My stomach feel like it's breaking, said fuck the rules, I'm against it. Treated like a fucking open house with nothing in it, and they lie and they claim they treat everybody equal, but you shoot us without motherfucking hands up, and you shoot me without motherfucking hands down, and you shoot me, I just try to run away from you. You might shoot me if I'm cuffed and I'm Shot us without motherfucking hands up, shot us without motherfucking hands down, shot us who was trying to run away from you. Shot us who was tough, who was That's open house. It's how society is. It's about to.
First your social yeah.
My Instagram is Harvey Light, INT_Harvey Light. So INTL _ Harvey Light. HARVIE, I'm bugging the fuck out.
Like shit, yeah, I was gonna spell that too. So I know about dyslexia. Word, I had
that should be fun, yeah, that shit.
I had on a helmet when I was in like 4th grade. Yeah. I was all fucked up, so I made it fall.
Like crazy shit, I was good until like,
I know you have
maybe like high school type shit. I said I was good until like high school type shit, like numbers, letters was upside, all types of shit, bro.
Type. And then high school got better?
Nah.
Oh, high school got worse?
That's when the shit started. Like, because the shit was good until like high school. My shit started for like
Stop
2-letter
weed?
words was just fucked up to me.
Stop smoking weed?
Nah, there's a thing like I think my brain don't get enough oxygen and shit. I know it's like fucked up.
That's different.
Yeah. That shit wasn't even fucking with my memory, bro. Like, it fucked with me that.
Okay.
What is it called again?
Dyslexia.
Dyslexia?
Yeah. That's when like letters start getting crazy. Like 2-letter words was just looking different to me, bro. Like I and do and shit like that. I was like,
yeah. That's very simple, you know, thing that's affecting us mentally, and I wonder what it is. I wonder what's the causes of these things. You said something about your nose not breathing, your brain not getting the oxygen. I think that's something very specific. You feel me? That leads to.
Cause I can't really breathe.
You got asthma?
Nah, I got some shit they call it. I forgot the name, but like I got like inside my shit is swollen, so I could only breathe through one side, like all of the time. So if I talk too much, if I walk too much.
How long it's been?
That shit been a long time, like since I was a kid type shit.
Right.
Yeah. So I get tired, man, my memory just fucked up. My words start looking different, all that shit.
Yeah, that's different. I think that's very specific. I think stuff like that don't happen by accident. I think it's kind of designed. The other day,
You might want to get that checked.
I was I'm sure he got this in check now. The other day after that, remember when it was like last, what's today? Thursday, right? So what was that, like Monday? It was nice?
Yeah. I think on Tuesday or Monday.
Nah, Monday, it was nice. The first day.
No, Tuesday.
The first day was nice.
No, yeah, Monday.
Monday, the first day it went crazy, and then it was like,
Nice as hell,
ooh,
bro.
yeah, right? Oh, what's this? Oh, sad. I'm about to say what's going on my phone. Monday the day was nice. I got the matter of fact, I got the picture, so we know exactly what day it was. Right?
Yesterday I was walking around like, it's too nice out here for you to be walking around in
I
bed.
checked the it's Monday, Monday today at 12:49. I checked it. The weather app, look what it say.
The air quality for sensitive groups.
Is that what?
For sensitive groups.
Yeah.
Because the change, because
Pregnant
the change,
women, children, and black people with melanin.
not necessarily, more so people susceptible to sinuses. Because
Nah,
I didn't have no problem.
Do you wear a hat?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Stuff like that, simple things like that don't get into your head. Unhealthy air quality.
I mean,
Listen, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Let me finish my story.
I just came across some shit
Let
like
me finish the story. Let me finish. This is 12:49. I seen this. I probably got outside like 1:32. I was hesitating now that I seen that. I'm like, nah. I feel like as a black man, I'm sensitive to unhealthy air. So I'm like, nah, it's quiet. I'm gonna limit my time outside. I go to the park with my girl and her son. They in the park for hours. When they was in the park, it's like 12. I don't think they left the park for probably like 3 hours of this unhealthy air quality. Next day, son's sick, but like different sick. Like no headache, no nothing. Son just like looking like half dead type. Like what's wrong with you? He just sleepy. Like just drained, different type of energy. Then he get fever, hot, cold, chills, but no headache. He just he got an appetite. He's just like
not feeling well.
yeah, like that's rare. It's not ain't no medicine for that. You don't feel me? Like ain't nothing. It's just let him sleep it off and feed him tea and warm his body. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't like you could go because you can't call that the flu. It was like a 1-day flu. Next day he got some extra rest and had an appetite and stuff, and then got better. Slept most of the day. Like that unhealthy air quality is something weird.
On the road though.
So I think stuff like that be like.
When I was back home and shit, like this shit wasn't like I ain't have none of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Where's back home?
I'm from St. Lucia. You know what I'm saying? So I came in when I was like 14. After that, from like 16, bro, a whole bunch of shit, my bones started fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the winter time especially, like my whole bones, my knees be giving up and shit. Bro, just a whole bunch of shit started happening to me, bro.
That's weird.
And my breathing, I don't know if it's like the air and shit, the atmosphere, I don't know what it is, but.
Alright, but next up to the mic, if you don't know, you're about to know right now. I'm Quindell Evans, bluepoetry.com, Blue Poetry on the gram, follow me. Right now we have Word Up Café for right open mic every Thursday. And my brother Harvey Light just went and mossed up the mic then from St. Lucia. And then now we got next up my brother Chunks. Let's go!
Yeah, what's good? Word up. New year. Dang, man. You know most people familiar with me. Y'all can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Chunks. Facebook, Chunks, Instagram, Chunks77. I'm gonna try some new joints out with y'all this year, man. Mostly people know my stuff, but I got some new joints I was hitting with. Let me see here. The name of this joint is called No No. Let me see.
As you walking these streets, trying to be me, trying to be something I knew I couldn't be, but I had a hurt in my soul. Lord only knows a pain in my spirit. I tried to let it go, but I had it grip so tight like a fiend to a pipe. I needed some light, but the road was so right. It led me down a road I didn't want to go, to a spot in the cell up north of living hell. The times I went through with the place is so putrid, people translucent. This place will lose you if you slip and fall to it. The drugs and the gangs, pigs and the lames, boys trying to be men, men trying to be. Lord, take me from this hell I put myself in. There were nights I died, days I wanted to cry, but I couldn't let them break me and watch my mama cry. No, no, I won't let it happen, I won't fall. Not behind these walls, no, no, I won't let it happen, I won't fall. Not behind these walls. I became a man in the system designed to break men. Locked in a cage, all I dealt with was pain. Found myself in a place where most men lose their brain. Locked down in a box, no movement, the cruelest. Seen a man need himself, didn't spit it like the truest. I went through it on a late night, questioning my life, testing my will, playing with pills, but it was the heart I didn't have, and I knew this wasn't it. Started searching for answers to questions that I had as a kid. No, no, this can't be it. No, no, I won't let it. And fell to my knees and prayed. Found myself in the cage. This place doesn't define me, only a small part of my journey. No, no, I won't let it happen. I won't fall. Not behind these walls.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, man. I got another new joint that I recently wrote. I don't know. I ain't even named it. Keep it honest with you. I ain't even named it. I was just feeling the kind of way about certain things. And I just wanted to get something off my chest. So bear with a brother. It's so pathetic how these niggas are so poetic with their excuses on why not to do shit. But couldn't be productive for the sake of making something bubble, but are more comfortable thinking the world owes them something. Begging for this, begging for that, begging for the air to breathe. Nigga, it costs to breathe in these streets and you want it for free. I get it. Life is hard. It hurts. The pain, the betrayal, the deception, always from someone you let in, after swearing it won't happen again. I get it. It hurts. But feel me on this. I lost it all before I ever had it. Sounds tragic? Do the math. From 8.5 till I was 17, I was in and out of DFY. For y'all that don't know, that's juvenile detention. At 17, I went to prison for a 1 1/3 to 4. Got it on with the police, got beat like a neo-slave, and didn't come home till I was 34. I lost it all before I ever had it. Sounds like I'm being negative, but I'm not. It's a testament to how I wouldn't let life tragedies dictate to me how to be. It's a testament to how I wouldn't let the mistakes of my youth dictate this man the truth. I lost it all before I ever had it. I lost it all before I ever had it. There was times I was hurting, chain smoking that sour like I was a flower child, praying to God, please, tame this beast inside. The suffering I'm going through making me feeling like this my second crucifixion. That first, them 20 years in prison, surviving the devil's playpen ain't nothing to play with. Yeah, he's in the world, but in there, he runs rampant. The strangers felt the devil whispering in my ear when I was banging, saying kill him. But I forgave him and left my mark for forgiveness and changed my ways because I wanted a different living. I lost it all before I ever had it. I started reading the Bible more, getting into myself, started meditating, yoga, focusing my thoughts. In a box, you either break or fall. I chose to stand up. I spit about pain and the heartache and the strain time. I don't know about riches and fame, but I spit so I can relate to those that's going through it at hard time. I lost it all before I ever had it. I lost it all before I ever had it.
Word up.
I'm gonna leave y'all with that. So, beloved.
Thank you. Swaggy. Got me thinking. You did 20 years in the Bang Boy? Word?
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
gotta take a sip to that one, right?
Damn, I work in the like I work in Rikers, Horizons, and Crossroads.
What's up, Horizons and Crossroads?
Juvenile centers. Cause you know they shut down juvenile center on Rikers. There's no more adolescents.
Oh, okay.
So they all go to the Bronx, bro.
That's where shit that happened. My dude, that's where everything was happening.
Not really though. They just used that to make it seem like it. But they was just building Horizons.
Homie,
So they was like rebuilding it.
This shit is shit.
They working on it.
It's Horizons. What is it? Horizons and what else?
Crossroads. Crossroads is like a block in Brownsville.
Are they privatized?
They pretty much owned by Rikers, like the same offices work there.
Privatized.
What you mean privatized?
Not owned by the state. Not owned by the state.
Is Rikers owned by the state?
Rikers, I believe, is
Private?
yeah. No, Rikers is by the state.
Yeah, Rikers and Horizons too.
But it's been owned by the.
Horizons and Crossroads too. They work with ACS and all those government programs.
That whole prison jail thing is a different. It's a different monster. Like you see what happened to the brothers in the federal joint. Like you see they went for a whole week and change with no hot water, hot lights, electricity, right? And what you need to understand is that when you are incarcerated, you lose rights and privileges that we out here in society take for complete granted. Like my dude, and wasn't nobody talking to y'all. Wasn't nobody on. Listen, you gotta understand when you're in the cage, you are at the whim of your captive. Period. Lock you in that cage. I ain't got to do shit. Leave your ass in there, and it's not a game. Dudes banging on the windows, all like what? Ain't nothing get changed. Ain't what changed? What changed? Left their asses in there. And that's how it goes, bro. It's so serious, like, you gotta understand that that's a federal holding. You can imagine they try, my dude, they have the right to deny you to wash your ass. Literally. Will leave you in that cell and will only turn on that water at certain times of the day. If they want to do that and won't be an asshole, who you gonna call, bro? Who you gonna call? Nobody, bro. Literally. Get your ass beat. Do what? Who? Gonna do what to who? By the time somebody gets to you, shit already been clean. Paperwork been signed. My nigga, I banged it out with 10 of them and got my ass beat. And got sent to a court and got treated like a neo-slave. Railroaded my punk ass. Period. It's not a game. Now Meek get arrested and bring a little tension. 13th Amendment, you know, in the whole, they bring, but my dude, listen, man, this shit, it's not a game, bro. They want you dead or in jail. We living in an information age, and y'all just keep watching this shit, but yet you still keep killing each other for what? You are playing someone else's game, and you are that ignorant to seeing it. The drugs, the social media, the distraction. Like, here it is, Yandy Smith sit here and get pepper spray. Big, what you do? What did you do? A pepper spray, what happened? But you got some type of notoriety, you got pepper spray, what happened? Who got prosecuted? Who got arrested? Nobody. How much more they gotta show us? They don't give a fuck about us, bro. Y'all gonna stop paying. Y'all gonna pay attention, man. We are literally at war. 21 Savage hit here and get deported after he makes a song using his stardom. It's about immigration. But when this boy was in high school, got knocked with a gun and was got arrested as a youth and getting this shit, what was all immigration? What was all that immigration shit? The minute we use our platform to bring social awareness to just the issues that affect us, they're gonna come after you. It is assassination of a black man right now, and it is not a game. All these corporate ass white boys got caught up in this Me Too and oppressing our women and our white and black sisters in corporate America. And y'all talked about it, and what they do, throw a black man up in the media, and they ain't heard enough about Weinstein and none of them motherfuckers since. But R. Kelly is surviving him. I'm not saying that R. Kelly is right and motherfucker dead wrong. We've been with this motherfucker like yo go. But listen, y'all throw this shit up in the media. What happened to these motherfuckers where this shit started? What happened to these corporate white boys where this shit started from? What happened to them? Why they not getting vilified?
I ain't see no documentary about none of them.
Where you come on? It's a bigger picture. You gotta read between the lines. This shit is insidious. These people been.
And you feel like this has a lot to do with you and why you was?
Nah, homie. It's just that my incarceration I chose to use for education and development. It's a choice, homie. It is a choice. When you suffer pain and indignities in life, bro, it's a choice. You either gonna go left or right. Period. You either gonna take that pain and become better for it, or you gonna go left and become a piece of shit, bro.
No. Thank you.
And it's the sad truth about it. But it's still a choice. You have free will. And if you want to get better, if you are taught or somebody gives you the spark of light of hope in that darkness, maybe you'll catch on to it. But it's still a choice. I could have came out banging, doing all kind of shit. I could have chose to take them 20 years and what they did to me and become bitter, vile, and get on my bullshit. I could have came out here still banging, ran up in the hood, clap horse, take it down. Dude, like, it's not hard. But you see, what I've learned, when we out here killing ourselves, when we become superior and causing our own people pain, ain't got no problem with us, bro. But the minute you want to change the mindset of your people to stop killing each other, to unify and become a force, you are threat.
Say that last sentence again.
When you have the ability to influence your people to follow in the footsteps of right, you are a threat. Because you have taken the wool off the people's eyes. You snatched the hood off their head. We ain't blind no more. And they listening to you. You become a threat. A book I read while I was in jail, Assassination of the Black Male Image. And the brother was just talking like, my dude, ever since slavery, they've been putting images out. And it's hard not to see the racism and shit that's before you. When you have time to study and read and see what our ancestors sacrificed and made the way for, we come from fucking greatness, bro. And y'all still beating my people with this slavery shit. It's 2019, you still putting a white face on my Egyptian ancestry? What the fuck? Everybody running to the movie Eye of Horus. Are you serious? Y'all seriously sitting here letting this movie tell you about your fucking self? But the only main black character in the freaking movie you want to make indirectly homosexual? Get the fuck out of here, man. Like, for real. And this is where it comes to the distractions, B.
Well, let's get on the open mic, though. But yeah, thank you for the black direction, you feel me, the black motivation. We need to always stay on point as people. Let's get on the open mic. So that's Chunks, y'all. Feel me, with 2 poems and some motivation for you to be aware, to stay aware of what's going on right now. You feel me? So next up to the mic, y'all make some noise for Sharon. Let's go!
Word up, y'all, word up. I'm gonna share this little 60-second elevator pitch that I'm working on. Work with me. Word Up Café is the place to be. East New York University. Say word.
Word.
Say word.
Word.
We got open mic, spoken word. So tell the people of what you heard. Word up, y'all. Word up, y'all. Word up. Looking for something healthy to eat? Come right in, just take a seat. Every sandwich that you eat helps to keep a kid off the street. We got mouth-watering pastries that tantalize your taste buds, beckoning your indulgence. Red velvet, chocolate, hummingbird cake, soup, salad, smoothies, all served with a smile. CEO Sharon J. Kennedy Frost started Word Up Cafe in a school. Ain't that cool? Arts, culture, books galore, youth open mics, book signings, and much, much more. If you're looking for a place to rent, Word Up Cafe may just be it. Artistically designed, crazy, cozy, comfortable vibe. Did I mention uplifting our community is our mission? So if you're looking for space and want to help the human race, Word Up Cafe is the place to be. East New York University. Say word. Word up, y'all.
Word. Word up.
Yeah, we litty. You feel me? That's the owner of the space, sharing with you the awesomeness of Word Up Cafe through poetry. I see how we flow. Alright, so now it's time for me to rhyme. One time. I don't know if a God exists, or when we die, will we come be? But I know I got this life to live, so I'ma strive to be the best me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do when it comes to you and me. And I know that I'm here for you whenever you need me. Yeah. This is a song to my ex. This is a song to my ex. This is a song to my I know I'm gonna play it sometimes. I get caught up thinking about playing the game. Don't get it twisted, I only want you. Girl, please stay. God is my witness. If you catch me slipping, my love, don't take it away. I don't wanna play, I don't wanna stay, I don't wanna learn the hard way. She's so strong and independent, make me so long, could do no wrong if she meant it. I long for her attention, I value her opinion when she talk. Her smile is so uplifting, it's an adventure. Anytime we link up, no wine to get the tonic, pour the drink up. We never have sex, we only make love. The difference is us, and how we come together and never break up. I mean, you remember that time when we stopped talking? My mistake was I told you do you, I still walk in your shoes. Now I'm faking love, so she ain't you, and that ain't me. So tell me how we gon' be true. We both taking a lot initiated and say it. I'm making my way back to you. Cause actually, I ain't wanna leave, I ain't wanna stop. Now I understand what they mean when they say what your options are. I know I'm no player sometimes. I get caught up thinking about playing the game. Don't get it twisted, I only want you. Girl, please stay. God is my witness, if you catch me slipping, my love, don't take it away. I don't wanna play, I don't wanna stay, I don't wanna run away. Weigh your options when you got something realize what's not one. I can't see me being without her. I shouldn't have left. You are the right one. Left me hooked like Mike Tyson. I'm writing these hits like I'm fighting to reach you. My new chick trying to defeat you, but we cannot beat you and me. You're irreplaceable. Looking for love to change me. You shouldn't have contemplated. You know I made a mistake or two, but I never thought I'd see someone taking you back to the drawing board. There's no erasing you. We made it this far. We gotta make it through. I got a second chance, I won't wait till you. The greatest thing that happened to me since mama made me. Losing you again, I go crazy. Don't change on me. I know I'm not the same, you got improved. I'll do what I gotta do to prove that to you. Look, I know I'm no player sometimes. I get caught up thinking about playing the game. Don't get it twisted, I only want you. Girl, please stay. God is my witness if you catch me slipping. Yeah. Take it away. I don't wanna play. I don't want mistakes. Don't wanna burn up far away. Hotep GC Netta Italy Uncle Johnsonet. Bekat Nefer Hotep Duau Netaru. Hotep DC Netta Italy Uncle Johnsonet. Bekat Nefer Hotep Duau Netaru. They keep looking for reason to terminate our people, to keep us weak and feeble, never equal to evil. We need justice for our young black males. The system keep us in prison and hating ourselves, debating amongst each other like we ain't brothers and sisters, and raping all our empresses, can't escape till it's The enemy is running game, making us blame our own kind. By the time you free your mind, they say you lost it, and when you try to help, you realize you can't afford it. Oppression's big business, they'll let you get offended. It's a chicken in your coop, but they don't let you speak the truth. They'll let you live the lies, and now you cool until it cool. To the same fool who made the rules to break you. I ain't here to change you, I'm really here to wake you. Look, I am black and I love myself. My skin make me feel like royalty. I am black and I love myself. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I am black and I love myself. My skin make me feel like royalty. I am black and I love myself. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. This for the blacks who locked up in the cell. This for the blacks who really need help. This for the blacks who can't help self. I am black and I love myself. This for the blacks who live in a broken home. This for the blacks who are living on the street. This for the blacks with a story to tell. I am black and I love myself. You damn right, I love the skin I'm in, but I ain't flake, I ain't fake. My melanin is the creator. Watch for haters, don't let it rub off on you. I don't mean no scorn you, my purpose is to help you warn you. Cause real talk, you are the greatest, so amazing they can take it, that's why they be on you crazy. They keep us trapped, if you hear me, can you yell? I am black and I love myself, yeah. I am black and I love myself. Can you say that?
I'm black, but I love myself.
I am black and I love myself.
I am black and I love myself.
I am black and I love myself. I am black and I love myself. Yeah, yeah, That's how we gotta give it up. You feel me? It's important. It's mucho importante for us to. It's mucho importante for us to say why we love ourselves and share some love. What's up, bro, big bro? You feel me? It's very important for us to spread the self-love. You feel me? For us to love ourselves, especially as black people in this place where we're so oppressed and targeted and stuff like that, right? The balance is self-love. You feel me? It's a responsible thing. If you care about yourself, you show yourself that love. And if you show yourself that love, you get into less issues, or you know how to take care of yourself in these troubling times, you feel me? Because you're going to allow your love, your self-love to push you to do the best you can for yourself, no matter what, you know? So it's important for us to acknowledge that we love ourselves, especially as black people. We know the self-hate is rampant. Yeah, all right, so next up, we got, what's this, Jalen Walker? Alright, so if you don't know, you're about to know right now. You're about to learn. Education. Y'all make some noise for Jalen Walker. Let's go!
Future. It's all right, man. Take your time.
You want to beat?
Take your time, youngin. Yeah. Take your time. It's your stage. Introduce yourself.
Hello everyone.
What's up?
My name is Jaden and
It's on.
Let's move it closer to your mouth. Yeah.
It's on.
and I'm gonna sing my own rap.
Okay. Exclusive.
Wait, can it be short?
It can be as long as you want it.
Okay.
You better. Take your time. You ain't got to rush. It's always hard the first time, but you got it.
Got it, baby.
Send it to me.
You can't even rap because you talk like a bat. All I gotta say is you look like a map.
Go ahead, shorty. Go ahead.
Continue.
Oh,
That's it?
All right.
Who you need that rap for? How did you think of that?
encore.
Good job.
Come on.
So you got some skills there.
Give me 5, bro. Give me 5. Wow.
Come give me a hug.
Alright, what's your social network? You got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat.
No,
Ninja
I
Turtle.
can't follow you.
Just an average.
you can find him on Fortnite.
TikTok.
What's your username?
It's your avatar.
You always got PS1 or Xbox?
She's not on
I don't play Fortnite.
Xbox.
You gotta even know what
I can do
one
my
is,
own
right?
dance.
You can dance too. You want to dance with us? Alright, so welcome back to the stage, Jalen Walker. Let's go! What song you want to dance with? What song you want to dance with?
Oh, you gonna dance? Oh, we can do that. Hold on.
What song?
What song you want to dance with? Give me something. What song he like to dance to?
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, pick the songs.
Any song you want.
You don't want a song? You just want to dance?
You just want to do the dance?
Go ahead. Man. Do your 1, 2, and it's your word.
Hey.
Yeah, hey, hey, hey. Go ahead, Jalen. Hey. Show world, shorty. That's it.
Good job.
Show world.
All right, Jay.
I still can't figure out how to do that, girl.
I think it's good.
Good.
get it. I gotta practice. I know you've been practicing that a lot. And he hit that.
I'm not even gonna try.
That joint crazy too. Your dances now is amazing. Like they're like stupid funny. They're not even like intricate like moves. They're more just like funny. It's like just cool stuff anybody can do. I like it.
It's simple. Like
Yeah.
somebody was in the mirror in the bathroom was like, oh, I'm gonna do that.
And it's just yeah. Alright, so next up to the mic. I don't think this is poetry. I think this is some knowledge for y'all right now. Y'all make some noise. Next up to the mic. Y'all make some noise for Herb. Let's go!
We threw you a loop because you said Frost on it, right?
Yeah. I already knew what it was though. But I'm like, it's a name you want to go by. And I know you don't need the mic.
Nah. What I wanted to do, I wasn't going to say nothing. I just wanted to listen. But my brother here, and that's how I roll, man. You know, when I heard you, then, you know, all kind of things started going through my head. I turned 62 last month. And I've been doing what I'm doing now for 44 years. I started when I was 18. I went to a sports school out in northeast Kansas, about 20 miles south of the University of Kansas. Small School, Ottawa University. White boy that I knew there was doing his internship asked me to come. He asked me to come to the local high school, which was predominantly white. I was a little town of 10,000. He asked me to speak to the students, so I said I didn't really want to do it. I didn't know nothing about talking, you know, kids. So he talked me into it, and I went up there and talked to the kids, and I've been doing it ever since I was 18 years old, 44 years. But one of the things you were really hitting wasn't what you said, because a lot of what you said, you know, is already written in stone. But it was the perspective.
Yeah, I like the perspective.
From which you came from. You came from a different perspective. You came from a perspective from someone who went through trials and tribulations. And you was able to take that knock against you, and as Earth, Wind, and Fire, my favorite musical group, said, turn it into something good. Remember, you can choose not to lose, find your groove, and be a winner. So a lot of brothers will go away, come back better, you mentioned that, and then go into stuff worse than what they went in before. But you turned it into something good and came out with some stuff that moved me. Now, I've been, from my mother, got this from my mother, been following Minister Louis Farrakhan since 1980. That's what, how many years that? That's 20, 30, almost 40 years of it. My mother got me into it. I worked for Reverend Sharpton. This is before he got that TV show and everything. This was Sharpton. Worked for him for 10 years. Hung out in my day. I wasn't always a goody-goody two-shoe. I used to hang out in Harlem in the undercover spots, doing some crazy shit with John Carlos, 1968 Olympics. We was getting high together. So I've been around and I've heard some stuff, heard it from some top-notch people, but some of the things you said was really, really touching. And like I said, from the perspective in which you gave it. When I was in 1994, I was in Far Rockaway, Queens, at a public school. And I would come and I would teach some of the classes on things that dealt with life, taught them about the crime bill, what they did. And a lot of people don't talk about this because he just died, Papa Bush. He just died, and if you notice, they didn't ask a lot of black people to speak on Papa Bush's behalf. And exactly, why would they? Because Papa Bush used to be head of the CIA.
That man is Dick Cheney been engrossed.
Oh, man.
Since the 50s, bro. They done had their hands in so much, like, it's insidious, bro.
Oh, man.
Insidious, man. Like, George W. Bush. Because you gotta understand, he married into the Walker Banking family, and that in and of itself put him in a position to do dirt on two continents, B, and to line things up. he wasn't just working for the agenda of himself. He was working for the agenda of the people that he worked for, bro. That 1%, B.
Yep.
And it's not a game. This is not a game. Like people like me and you, we pawns. And it's all about like the only thing that's gonna save us from what's coming is love and unity, bro. Not hate and violence. Because violence is gonna come, panic is gonna set. But the only way we are gonna get through this traumatic time is about to come through love and unity, bro.
What you saying now?
Papa Bush, Herbert Walker Bush, George Herbert Walker Bush. He used to be the head of the CIA. When he became vice president under Reagan,
Right?
some of the stuff that he put together while he was director of CIA was to bring that crack cocaine onto the West Coast. He was involved in that shit because it was the CIA that bought that crack cocaine that almost destroyed the people, almost a generation. But he was instrumental because they knew what they were doing. Because like brother was saying, and Elijah Muhammad says, you don't know the depths to which Satan will go to meet his agenda. And they wanted to destroy black youth. It still is their goal today, is to destroy black youth.
It's deeper than that. They never wanted to destroy us. They want to control us.
Well,
Deeper than that. See, destroying is the end result. The goal is to control us.
Was Reagan the one who got shot? Was Reagan the one who got shot?
Reagan got shot, but he survived.
And your boy had a hand in it. You need to understand that when Reagan got shot, he's the vice president. Now he calls shots, and no one questions him. Period. That's how insidious these people play. Or act like you're a man. We doing this and get you clapped so I can sit here and act like I'm your savior. Oh, thank you, bro. They put this thing in your art only imitates life, man.
Trying to say George Bush had something to do with him getting clapped?
Man, George Bush Sr. has something to do with Reagan getting clapped, Kennedy getting clapped, and a whole bunch of other. Man, listen.
I just say, bro, that's what he was saying.
Like experimenting on us.
Yeah. Yeah.
You look at Get Out and think this is just a movie. All that thing was telling you is we've been using y'all for human experimentation since we started playing germ warfare. We're not going to experiment on us. We're going to experiment on you because y'all stronger than us. And if y'all can survive this thing, hey, listen, we can devise something, we can live. And that's how it goes.
When I was in 1994, as I was mentioning, I was at this school, PS 42. It was 6th or 7th grade class. And I was teaching the kids about different things. And while I was teaching the kids, the teacher would always, it was her free time while I was teaching. She didn't have to do shit. And it was an all black and Latino class. And she was off for writing. I could see in the corner of my eye while I was kicking it to the kids. And as I was going to leave to go to the next class, the kid says, Mr. Frost, can I ask you a question? I said, sure. He said, why do white people hate black people so much? And all of a sudden I heard the pencil drop. He said, she wanted to hear this. So I said, you know, God, I says, he created us with melanin in our skin, making us darker because we originated from a part of the world where it's hot. He gave us our broad nose because the air is a little thinner, but he gave us our melanin, our darkness, because it better absorbs the heat. I said he gave white people, he said their paleness and all of their hair almost woolly-like because they're from the caves up in Europe, and what that does is that insulates them from the coldness of the caves up in Europe. So I, you know, but I'm saying this with a serious face. I'm laughing now. Kids were quiet too. Because one thing I noticed about young people, you know when you got them when you don't hear nothing from them. They quiet. Because usually they fidgeting and shit and making noises or talking. I knew I had them. So I had to kick it, and one thing I learned is when you lie to young people, you lose them forever.
Exactly.
So you gotta be strong. Me, I can lie to you, I can tell some shit to them, but with them, you gotta be right. Cause they can look right through you. I learned this, I've been doing this for a long time.
I got a vow, I never lie to babies.
No, they picked that shit up, man. So I said, with that said, I says, the people who they hate and despise and reject were created by God. I says, but it's not the creation you hate, it's the creator who they hate. That's the problem they have.
Take it to church, baby. Take it to church.
It's not we are the creation of the creator. But the problem that they have is really not with us. The problem they have with God, because it's a jealousy thing. They want to know why God chose us to be his chosen ones. That's a given, doctor. They want to know, why did you choose these niggas to be your chosen one? So they can't get to God. It was like when Obama became president. He was surrounded by Secret Service 24/7. They couldn't get to bump him off, but they could get to us. That's why the minister said, temper your enthusiasm when Obama won. He said, because by Obama winning, you have just unleashed the demons of hell. He said, you think there was some racial shit before, wait until Obama gets inaugurated. Now, when he got elected, the demons were organizing. That's proof, Doc. There's proof for that. They were organizing. And what had happened when their boy Trump got in there, now they can in their organizing during the Obama years, now they can enact on what they was planning for. Now, what do I mean? And I'm gonna bring it home and then I'm out. What had happened now is you always hear the term the southern border. That's to keep the brown people out. The Guatemalans, the Hondurians, that's Central America down there, to build the wall. And then you have out in the east, they had the Muslim ban. They had to change that because that was discriminatory. So what they did, they couldn't change, they had to change it from saying a Muslim ban to a travel ban. And what they did is they included two countries, North Korea and Venezuela, to include them to make it seem like it wasn't discrimination against Muslims, because there's no Muslims in Venezuela and there's no Muslims in North Korea. So they knew the wicked know what they're doing. The wicked is smart. So what it is they keep them from coming in, because the Muslims, that's brown and black, from the southern coast, that's brown and black, they can keep them from coming in. Oh, but the big problem is us, doctor. It's always been their problem is us. We already here. So what do? You can't kick the niggas out because that's too expensive. Where we gonna send them? They don't know where to go. We don't know where we come from. That's one thing I respect. This Italian boy that I work with, Angelo Lapardo. He could sit here, he could walk in here today and tell you what street his people, that street, the address and the area code where his people in Italy are from. Nobody in here can do that if you go back to Africa. Hell, you gotta go to Ancestry.com to get a general idea of where the hell you come from. And so you don't know what the address is, but we already here. They can't kick us out, but we're here. So what do they try to do? You use another word. You say control. So I'm listening, doctor. I might be old, but I can listen. And they're trying to control us. That's what that shit is when you saw that incident at Starbucks. When they wanted to kick the black guys out. The two black guys that got kicked out of Starbucks was meeting with a white boy. They was talking about business. Big business, man. Big money they was talking about. The lemonade stand with the little girl. The brother going into his apartment down in Texas, in St. Louis and whatnot. White people stepping up saying, where you going? Why you going? I'm going into my apartment. And yeah, but you don't, even though you may live there, yeah, but we want you out anyway.
You don't belong here.
Two objects cannot physically stay in the same spot. That's impossible. Me and you, there could be a little X right there. Me and you both can't stand on that X. Only one of us can stand there. White folks' mentality is somebody got to go. But see, they know that their time is up. They know. I always tell them in here. I said one thing about white folks: they know scripture. They know destiny. They may not believe in it and accept it. The problem with black people is the destiny is written for us. It tells us that we're going to be all right, but we don't believe in it. We go to church every Sunday, get up there. That's why you don't see a lot of young people in church, because they see the hypocrisy. They see people stand up there talk about how much they love Jesus, how God has been good to me. They get up there and do what's that dance that they get the spirit. I see people who can't even walk from here to the corner. All of a sudden they doing some dance, man, where they like moonwalking and shit, doing the James Brown boogie and shit. You know how James Brown did his shit and whatnot. Can't get up to go to work the next morning and shit, but they got the Holy Ghost. But when the white man confronts them and the powers that be confront them, they all fall to pieces and whatnot. Because where's that spirit when you need it? Oh, it's there on Sunday, but what about Monday through Saturday? So what it is, they're trying to control us now. And that's why D.L. Hughley says, when they call the cops, because the first thing they do is call 911. When they call the cops, they expect when they expect the cops come, they expect the cops to do something. And they know when you call the cops on black, especially a black man, there's usually something's going to happen with that. But one of these days, good brother, they're going to step to the wrong brother. They're going to step to the wrong brother who didn't come out like this brother who ain't got shit to lose. And it's going to be some shit going down. Because he's going to take, God forbid, he's going to take out the person who confronted him and whoever comes to protect in defense of that person who called the cops and whatnot. But my point in all of this is that we're gonna be all right. He used the right word. We done tried everything as black people. We done prayed. We done done everything. And whatnot. We tried everything but unity. Everything but unity.
That's why they're trying to keep us so divided.
Right, and they're doing a good job. That's why it hurt me when I saw them black preachers up there meeting with Trump. That hurt me because that is the definition of selling out. Because if them pastors knew their scripture, they knew that when God, they supposed to be servants of God. When God sent a servant to confront Pharaoh, he told his servants to make a demand on Pharaoh. When Moses went to Pharaoh, Moses told God told Moses to tell Pharaoh to let my people go. What did them Negroes do when they went to go see Trump? They didn't do shit, because I found out they weren't even allowed to ask no questions. So when the wicked is slick, when they get them Negroes up together in front, the first thing that Trump asks them is, what do you want? You know them Negroes, they don't even ask for a lot of money. They don't even ask for the whole chicken. They don't even ask for the breast or the thigh. Them Negroes ask for the flipper on the wing. They don't ask for nothing because they about nothing. You see, these are, my uncle told me, these are serious, these are dangerous times. A lot of us are going to get killed because, like Brother Man said, they've declared war. But the victory is ours. All we have to do is maintain, stay steadfast, and stay unified, and let it play itself out. And we're going to be all right as a people. We just got to believe and stop fighting each other. That's the tool of the enemy, is to make me think that he's my enemy and him think that that's mine. You know what would be the biggest insult in the world, Quindell? If some black guys came in here and tried to stick us up. And here we trying to serve the community. And people just like that.
The sad thing about it is this insidious shit. Like, they set motherfuckers up to do shit like that, right? You need to understand, like, when they put on Facebook, they got face and arm prosthetics to make you look completely unlike yourself. A white man can walk around looking like a black man, and you can easily purchase that. How easy is it to set up and say that a black man did this when it was a white man all the time? They already did it. They did it with COINTELPRO, they did it with the Panthers. They already told us they'll use our own and do shit to make it look like it's us. Look at right now, they keep showing, like, nah, look at it, bro. They keep showing black and brown on screen doing this shit, but it's deeper than that, bro. It's a war going on spiritually, mentally, psychologically. Yo, my dude, this shit is serious. Where black folk be out here doing shit to kids, man? Yo, the most a black person gonna get caught doing is chastising their child, bro.
And you see, they stop that shit. They don't want you to discipline your job.
Even these little women out here that got these little young girls and these kids, the most you're gonna catch them is incorrectly disciplining their child, bro. Since when you hear black folks be doing crimes and doing this shit, that shit is close to nil, bro. We don't harm children.
Nah.
It's very few. When you look at stories like Richard Bryan and Michael and Lemonade, what Joe and them was doing, my dude, that's red. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, it goes on. Yes, how people adopted the slave master ways. Yes. But that wasn't the norm.
We become like that.
It's just that we, going through what we went through, we got into the freaking habit of closing off and denying the reality of what was really going on. And that's what happens when you adopt your oppressor's ways.
That's it. Westernized.
Yo, they say your Greenleaf right on Netflix. I love it. They good show and all that. But yo, they impeded me adopting the slave master ways. It's all about how you appear and look at everybody else. You bugging. You bugging. You supposed to be a show about the church, but you leave the absence of God.
Yeah.
You got the drama, you got the dysfunctional family, and the only thing about it is y'all run the church. If you're talking about the Lord and the Most High, then you're supposed to be stepping back and letting the Lord work. Not sitting here and keep doing shit. Then the eldest daughter come home, she exposed the uncle for killing the daughter, and y'all sitting there acting like she did something wrong. You must be out your rabbit ass cahoon.
Thank you, Q.
Alright, so let me perform one more song.
Yo, chunks, bitch.
Alright. Thanks for coming through, big bro.
No problem, thanks.
You here every Thursday?
I'll be here again.
Alright.
Good seeing you, brother.
Yeah, shit, it's been a minute. Yeah. I remember when I first started, every Thursday was hot. We had
It should change.
it's a new year though. Right? I seen something like it before.
Stand up, do you? I'm going crazy without you. 'Cause no one do it like you. Can make me love you. Get up, never give up. When you need some, you know who to hit up. When you want it, when you're lonely, don't give it all on me. 'Cause it's only me and you tonight. It's gonna be right. All day you're on my mind. I can't wait to make you mine. Yo, if you mind, then your mind is my business. I'm here to free your mind, so my mind is my business. I miss you when you with me, you're gone, it ain't no difference. You with me here now, we getting straight to business. Stand up, do you? I'm going crazy without you. 'Cause no one do it like you. Yeah, you make me love you. Yo, you know I wanna rub, you know I wanna touch, you know I wanna feel. Can I keep it real? You know I wanna see you. I want you to be in my BD, trying to slowly, 'cause it's only me and you tonight. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. All day you're on my mind. I can't wait to make you mine. Yo, If you mind, then your mind is my business. I'm here to free your mind, so I'm minding my business. I miss you when you with me, you're gone, it ain't no difference. You with me here now, we getting straight to business. Stand up, who, do you? Yeah, I'm going crazy without you. There's no one do it like you. You make me love you. I like the way she break it down for me. When I was down, she was down for me. She be my biggest fan, don't be troll my Instagram. When I was in the gym, pull it down for me. Oh, I ain't gotta ask, get me with it. You've been the same way since the beginning. I miss you when you with me, you're gone, it ain't no difference. With me here now, getting straight to business, stand up. Whoa, do you? Yeah, I'm going crazy without you. There's no one do it like you. You make me